The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
I'd like to welcome you all to Sandywoods Open Mic Showcase Tuesday, everybody. Would you please put your hands together for Mr. Mike Laureanno, live at Sandywoods State.
From Fall River, a tired old mill town. Lizzie Barton lived here, we don't mess around. I come from Fall River, I have something to prove. Knock this chip off my shoulder, it's the heaviest thing to move. When you're born in my town, you push a boulder uphill. You do hard time on the assembly line, though some escape, some never will. Oh, I come from Fall River, I'm half Portuguese, half French. We eat cherries and meat pies, grew up in tenements. When you live in my town, at breakfast you talk about lunch, and at lunch you talk about supper. We're never full enough. Oh, I come from Fall River, we cut down all our trees. We buried our falling river, built a highway but no one leaves. When you work in my town, you take pride in your pain. Your mother works the graveyard shift and hopes that you will one day break the chain. Oh, I come from Fall River, my blood is in that ground. Though I dream of greener pastures, I'll die in my mill town. Thank you. Very much. So yeah, I come from the South End, Portuguese section. And you know you're there when every front lawn has that lovely tribute to the Virgin Mary. You know what I'm talking about, Mary on the Half Shell. My grandmother had two of these on her front lawn, so I do this one in memory of her. Two Hail Marys, one Our Father. Stained glass secret, silhouette of power. Disinfection, holy water. Hosts of ghosts swallow every hour. But chilling to see, say a prayer for me, Maria. Maria, Maria. Lady at the gate, take us in the back way, full of mercy, full of grace. Maria. Blue Madonna, handmaiden, in the cloak, the hallowed weanling. In Constantinople on their sails, no cross deserter, she prevails. She'll intercede, say a prayer for me, Maria. Maria, Maria. Lady at the gate, take us in the back way, full of mercy, full of grace. Maria, may I kiss your feet? I did you wing? You play so hard to get. Mamma mia, amor. Rosary beads rattle, soft and low. The temple veil is falling down. Can't go to Father, fear the Son. She'll intercede, say a prayer for me, Maria. Maria, Maria. Oh, lady at the gate, take us in the back way, full of mercy, full of grace. Maria. Two Hail Marys, one Our Father. So this next song is based on an obituary I read about an 80-year-old man and his cat. And after I wrote it, I played it at an open mic, actually this open mic here. And when I was done and I went back to my seat, I was approached by this tall, elderly, white-haired gentleman who most of you probably know as Snake, Eric Gullickson. And he told me he loved this song, and he asked me if it was okay if he could cover it. And of course, as a songwriter, having your song covered by anyone is a great honor, and much so from Snake. Snake passed away, as you all know, earlier this year, so I dedicate this song to Snake. The old man and his cat are 80. Their hips are shot, their hearts are heavy. Who will care for two old broken men? They share a can of tuna fish. They eat it from the same old dish. Less to clean between two old friends. His wife went in the old folks' home. Now the cat and him live all alone. War movies and westerns they do share. They spend their night beside the glow of the TV screen, blue halo. Each asleep his own easy chair. And everything was calm while the cat lay in his arms. Just the healing sound of a hymn. And all their raging storms were gone with the comfort and the warmth of an old friend. Now the old man wore his pants up high above his waist, then he coughed and tried to light another lucky strike and sing. The cat meowed out in protest as the second-hand smoke filled its chest, but it stayed there as they shared everything. And everything was calm while he lay in the old man's arms. Just the healing sound of a hymn. And all their raging storms were gone with the comfort and the warmth of an old friend. Now they sit in silence in their chairs, the distant stare of golden years. They don't need to talk to show their love. The postman found them just that way when their mail piled up for several days. One clean dish between them said enough. Everything was calm when he raised them up in his arms. Just the healing sound of a hymn. And all their raging storms were gone with the comfort and the warmth of an old friend. With the comfort and the warmth of an old friend. Thank you. I'm going to do a few songs now by Michael Troy. You guys know Michael, I'm sure a lot of you here I recognize. So this Sunday we have the 8th annual Michael Troy benefit concert at the Narrows at 1 o'clock. A bunch of us play his songs and celebrate his life and his memory. Hope he can make it. This one here is from his first album. It's called Bobtail Nag. And the song is based on a song written by Stephen Foster. Stephen Foster was a great American songwriter in the middle 1800s. He wrote Oh Susanna and Swanee River. And he wrote Camptown Races. And his song is I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, he wrote a lot. Wow. In Camptown Races, is sort of Camptown Races, sing that song, doo-dah, doo-dah, right? Well, later in that song, there's a line that says, bet my money on a bobtail nag, someone bet on the bay. So Mike took that sort of inspiration and he did sort of a mashup of his own life experiences and he sort of rolled it into this song and made it uniquely his own and did a little bluegrass thing to it. So here we go. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, the winner bet on the bay. He took his ticket like a lifeline, I throwed mine away. We stood in line like chain links, picking the chances we'd take. Yeah, the only difference between him and me was choices we'd make. Hey, the wind don't blow so cold Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go where no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my luck, forget tonight. Kicking down a highway in a pouring rain. Take my stand on my family band, well, God and love come first. I ain't no saint, and what I ain't, Lord knows I got the thirst. The cards passed around, the chips were down, the bottle called my bluff. He bet my life and family, and I had enough. Now what I know about Stephen Foster that I can now recall, I just thank God I didn't get that high, I couldn't take the fall. They said he died, born alone, not a penny to his name. I've been poor and humble and still in the game. Hey, out the window blows, it's cold in Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go where no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my luck, forget tonight. Kicking down a highway in a pouring rain. Now Mary Jane and Al Hammers were good old friends of mine. She made me laugh, he held my thoughts, I held them sublime. We woke up in the 90s, and the 70s are gone. Hey, why do we skip the 80s? Something was wrong. I worked the mill, I do recall, I was a fisherman for a while. I labored for some bourgeoisie and I put that on file. I found myself in a job market, midlife can be cruel. Minimum wage with stakes, I'm going back to school. Hey, out the window blows, it's cold in Mexico. Sometimes I wanna go where no one knows my name. Drink tequila on a red-eye flight, change my luck, forget tonight. Kicking down a highway in a pouring rain. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, winner bet on a bay. He held his ticket like a lifeline, I throwed mine away. We stood in line like chain links, thinking the chances we'd take. Yeah, the only difference between him and me was the choices we'd made. This next song is called Stevie's Song. It's also on his first album. And Stevie is Stevie Cabral. He lived on the same street me and Danny Perry lived on Friendship Street in Fall River. Mike lived on Riverview Street, which is a block away. Stevie was a wonderful, sweet soul, and when he passed away, Mike wrote this song called Looking back over the years at a curly-headed boy with glasses, a dark-complected child. Could always be found, could not sit still, always looking out the window, and the teacher would yell. I always think of him lightly. Could always be found down on River Mills Pond with a fishing pole and wet shoes on. Christ, you fell in again. And he'd laugh, oh well, and his grandmother start yelling, and he'd run like hell. I always think of him laughingly. And them hot summer days in the fields where we play, the clubhouses we made, I call him friend. In alliance to the end, cigarette smoking was his only crime. He never had a dime. I always think of him lovingly. Tossed by the tide of misfortune, then dried, and then tossed in again, mercilessly. Scarred by the wife that he loved more than life, as he threw out his hands at responsibility. Onward to Maine, where he thought he could run. Ain't no place neath the sun where a man can hide from himself. A broken-hearted man shot by his head. Looking back over the years at a curly-headed boy with glasses, a dark-complected child. I used to travel to New York a lot, and when I did, I would take the bus, and the bus drops you off at Port Authority. And there was this busker there playing banjo. His name was Joe. I got to know him over the course of time and got to know his story. And he was homeless, and so I wrote a song about it, and I recorded it, and I thought it sounded a lot like a Michael Troy kind of song, so I gave Mike a call, and I said, hey, I got something here. I would love to hear you singing it, because, you know, your voice sounds, would you just come over for laughs and giggles and record it? And didn't hear from him for like a month, so I figured, well, he doesn't like the song. And then a month goes by, and I got a call, and he said, hey, Mike, I figured out Joe. You know, this one's probably going to get you to Kerrville. He said, I made a few changes here and there, and I'd like to come and sing it to you. And I would do it right now, but I got to go pick up Mary Lou at 3. I got the email, I read it. And so he came over the next day, and he was nervous because he had changed a few lines in the song, and he had his yellow pad, and he sat in my living room, and he sang it. And of course, you know, he's a great songwriter, and you know, he made wonderful changes. He put his fairy dust all over it. The other footnote of the song is Mike won the Woody Guthrie songwriting contest in 2004, I believe. And 12 years later, a year after he passed, in 2016, I submitted this song into the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival contest, songwriting contest, and it won. And I got to go to Oklahoma and play the song at the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival with, you know, with Mike by my side in spirit. So in a way, Mike won the contest twice. Joe is holding court at the bus depot, busking and dancing, strumming on an old banjo on the flip side of life. Brother, can you spare a dime? His derby hat's full of old moth holes. His Goodwill vest can't warm his chest. It's December and it's getting cold. He takes a nip, fuel for the rocket ship. He had a job in the factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployed was a haymaker, an 8-count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. Joe loved Louise. Louise loved nice clothes. When the going got rough, she had enough. She left him for another Joe, but he has a photo. And the old banjo. He had a job in a factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployment check ran out, it was a haymaker, an 8-count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. He's on the ropes and he swings back with a song. Ah, there's still hope, road-o, the winter nights are long. It's a blue light night, time in jail is warm. 3 hots and a cot, a misdemeanor and a sad song. The sergeant knows his name, slips him some change. He had a job in the factory before the labor moved overseas, before the water rose above his nose. When the unemployment check ran out, it was a haymaker, an 8-count. Now he sings for those who have a place to go. Hey, Joe. Next song is a song of Mike's called Dear Walter. Walter was a childhood friend of Mike's. Mike met him when he was in 2nd grade at Jerome Dwelly High School. And so the story goes that Mike said he had a magnifying glass and he was frying ants. Misspent youth, perhaps, I don't know. And Walter came up to him and joined in. They became fast friends, and then Walter was also Mike's best man at his wedding. And fortunately, Walter passed away all too soon. So when he did, Mike wrote this song for him after he passed. Dear Walter, the path is overgrowing. Will I open up my door and see my old friend walking in again? I'd like to drink a beer with you, have a laugh, a tear or two, blow the dust off all war stories, and the heroes would be us. And watch the setting sun turn into rust. I hear that you're not feeling well. The old war horse is shot to hell. The legs are giving out and the heart is giving in. Remembering nobility and all that downhill history. Do you think sometimes you've gone too far to come back in the 8th? Or have you already chosen your fate? Me and Mare were Sunday riding, the old gray Ford overheated. I went down in a highway hollow for water from a stream, and it brought me to my boyhood days when sunrises were warmly greeted. Life before coffee, growing up was just a dream. Ain't nothing ever turned out see him. Dreams are for children in a subtle kind of way. Growing up's just giving in to practicality. Growing old's when you realize you stop asking why. When I don't know is easier than chasing butterflies. Dear Walter, the path is overgrown. Will I open up my door and see my old friend walking in again? I'd like to drink a beer with you, have a laugh, a tear or two, blow the dust off war stories, and the heroes would be us. And we'll watch the setting sun turn into rust. A few months before Mike passed away in September of 2015, we went for a great ride through our hometown of Fall River in my old Chevy. And it was a beautiful warm day, and Mike had the window rolled down. He had his elbow out the window, you know, and he was feeling good, having a good day. When he passed away, I wrote this song for him in our hometown. I said a prayer for my friend, he's hanging tough. He always said keep the faith, and it served him well enough. We'll take one more ride in my '50 Chevrolet. Go back in time before the light begins to fade. He greets me with a bear hug, his hair is thin. Though he's lost his lion's mane, he's still a king. The old Chevy groans, but she won't let us down. I ask him where he wants to go, he says, our hometown. Now we're rolling along down these Fall River hills. He and the Chevy are holding on still. Hard knocks and granite blocks in these tired old mills we called home. The car's got no seatbelts, it don't matter to him. His worst ways to die, he says. Then he laughs like a fisherman. When life threw a punch, he knew what to do. He just kept on casting his hope into the blue. There's a push-button radio at his knee. The tubes hum, we sing along to a song from '63. Is this the 4th of July? Are we in a parade? Is this the last time we get to feel this way? And we're rolling along down these Fall River hills. He and the Chevy are holding on still. Hard knocks and granite blocks in these tired old mills we called home. pride in a name for the town you were born. You can't rip the roots out of what's bred in the bone. In 1804, our city was called Troy. You can't take the Fall River out of the boy. All those cliches and sympathy cards, holding back the tears, trying so hard to find a way to say goodbye to you. Guys from our hood, don't cry, that ain't true. Now you're rolling along down these Fall River hills. You and the Chevy, forever still. Hard knocks and granite blocks in these tired old mills you called home. Oh, you are home. Thank you. I'm going to do one more. This is called Little Red-Winged Blackbirds. A little backstory is a number of years ago, 5,000 blackbirds mysteriously fell from the sky and died. That was the front page headline. Buried on page 10 that day was mention of the fact that the U.S. death toll in the Iraq-Afghanistan war had reached 5,000. So it's a little allegory about the soldiers and the birds. Thanks again, guys, for listening, and don't forget to come every other Tuesday. Red-winged blackbirds falling from the sky. Little red-winged blackbirds falling from the sky. "5,000 blackbirds, but the true count's classified. In the willows, preened, lean, and fit. Roosting in the willows, preened, lean, and fit. 5,000 blackbirds with their bright red epaulets. Shrill order, and they scrambled to the sky. There came a shrill order, and they scrambled to the sky. 5,000 blackbirds did not question why. Ground with thunder.
Please welcome Charlie, joined by Jen, on the Sandywoods stage right now.
When the wheels start turning and the heat is burning, that's when I know. Oh, ooh, I can let go. When the lights go down and there's darkness all around, that's when I know. Ooh, I can let go. You take me where I've never been. Climbing higher and higher, baby. Where winds blow just not all over again. I can't help myself, I'm losing control. You take me where I've never been. Climbing higher and higher, babe. Where winds blow just not all over again. I can't help myself, I'm losing control. When I feel your love and I just can't get enough, that's when I know. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, I can let go. When the lights go down and there's darkness all around, that's when I know. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, I can let go. You take me where I've never been. Climbing higher and higher, baby. Where winds blow just not all over again. I can't help myself, I'm losing control. Yeah, yeah, baby, I'm losing control. Now, now, baby, I'm losing control. I'm losing control. I'm losing control. Yeah, I'm losing control. I'm losing control. Control, control. I'm losing control. I'm losing control. I'm losing control. You came into my life so fast. All my friends said it wouldn't last, but I knew my love was strong. Told them all they were wrong. Oh yeah, they were wrong. I remember when I took you home. We didn't have much time alone. And I asked you for another date. Girl, you said you couldn't wait. Oh no, couldn't wait. so much fun. That's when I realized that she's the one. There was nothing could keep us apart. Girl, you fit right in my heart. Oh yeah, right in my heart. I couldn't bear to see her go. She said to ride and she let me know. Kiss my lips and got on that way. Lord, I know I'll see you again. Oh yeah, I'll see you again. Bye bye, baby. Goodbye, my love. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, love. Bye bye, baby. Goodbye, my love. Flying in the sky like an angel in love, an angel in love. Thank you.
Would you please welcome Artie, Rob, and Jim again to the Sandywoods stage.
I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. These parents come to get me cause they left me behind. I deal with my business if I can't get a trip down on Santa Monica where tricks are for kids. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa, come on and kick me. Come on and kick me. You got your problems. I got my eyes wide. You got your big G's. I got my hash pipe. I get on my boogies, I get out of control. I know that you don't care, but I want you to know. The knee stocking flavor is a favorite treat of men that don't bother with the taste of a teat. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa, whoa, come on and kick me. You got your problems. I got my eyes wide. You got your big G's. I got my hash pipe. Oh, I got my hash pipe. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa. take a chance. You play, it's a good thing. You float in the air. That way there's no way I will crush your pretty toenails into 1,000 pieces. Only in dreams see what it means. Reach out our hands, hold on to hers. But when we wake, it's all been erased. And so it seems, only in dreams. 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 Only in Thank you.
Yeah, man. Please welcome Kristen to the Sandywoods stage, everybody.
I had a chicken that laid no eggs. I had a chicken that laid no eggs. And then a rooster came onto our farm and took my chicken behind the barn. Now we have eggs now, dozens of eggs now, since that rooster came onto the farm. We have eggs now, dozens of eggs now, since that rooster came onto the farm. Now I had a cow that gave no milk. I had a cow that gave no milk. And then that rooster came onto the farm and took that cow, you know where, behind the barn. Now we have eggnog, gallons of eggnog, since that rooster came onto the farm. We have eggnog, gallons of eggnog, since that rooster came onto the farm. Now I had a dog that would not bark. No, he wouldn't. I had a dog that would not bark. And then that rooster came onto the farm and took my dog, everybody, behind the barn. Now I have a bird dog, a barking bird dog, since that rooster came onto the farm. I have a bird dog, a barking bird dog, since that rooster
to the farm. Now I had an aunt that had no kids. I had an aunt that had no kids. And then that rooster came onto the farm and took my aunt, everybody, behind the barn. Now we had fried rooster, best tasting fried rooster, since that rooster came onto the farm. We had fried rooster, best tasting fried rooster, since that rooster came onto the farm. She's 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down nose, never had no other beau. Has anybody seen my gal? Now, running to her, 5'2" and covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things that you like. It is in her book. Could she talk? Could she move? Could she? Has anybody seen my gal? 'Cause she's 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down nose, never had no other beau. Has anybody seen my gal? Oh yeah. Has anybody, have you seen her over there? No? Have you seen her? No? Have you seen my gal? Thank you.
Harvested pumpkins and turnip today. Rolled up the hoses, put them away. Planted spring tulip and some daffodil. And I picked the last of the first herb from my windowsill. And I'll write a letter. I'll write a letter to you. To you. It's been 3 months now since you've been gone. One more tour in a foreign land. One more Thanksgiving without you near. Followed by the holy day and then the new year. And I'll write my letters. I'll write my letters to you. Letters from home written every day, written even when there's nothing new to say, written with all my love, sealed with a kiss. I want you to know how much you're missed. And tomorrow I'll pack your Christmas gifts, beef jerky, some candy cane, a new watch for your wrist. I'm always so proud of you and I'm always concerned. So I'll put in a prayer for your safe return in my love letters, my love letters to you. I'll write you love letters. In a perfect world, there'd be no harm, no babies dying in their parents' arms. We'd lay down the weapons, we'd stop the bombs, and we'd use words, not war. Deep roots of anger from seeds of hate. What is the answer? What is the fate? The world is spinning on its edge, but it's not too late if we choose words, not war. Well, I've heard it said that the point of war is to gain a stable peace. But that's a cruel and painful premise, for the people's anguish will not cease. The profiteers and the politicians, well, they all look the other way. Well, they count up the assets from the war machine, and they tell us all to pray. In a perfect world, there'd be no greed, and everyone would have everything they need. We'd come to terms on a moral creed, and we'd use words, not war. We'd use words, not war. Thank you.
Welcome Dan Perry to the Sandywoods stage.
There's a lot of lonely people in this world. There's a lot of lonely people in this world. There's a famine of the soul in this dry and dusty land. There's a deep drought of the soul in this blasting desert sand. There's a lot of lonely people in this world. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain we are so thirsty for. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain we are so thirsty for. Every one of us is the same way. We need to hear somebody say, I see you, I feel you, I breathe you, I want to break my bread with you. Every one of us is the same way. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain we're all so thirsty for. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain we're all so thirsty for. I hear coyotes cry in the dead of night, see the lonesome dove cross the twilight sky, see the flagging choir, the winged sparks of fire, enrage against the darkness. I hear coyotes cry, I hear coyotes cry. Every one of us is the same way. We are created in the image of the Holy One. Every one of us is the same way. We are created to be known. We are created to know. Every one of us is the same way. There's a famine of the soul in this dry and dusty land. There's a deep drought of the soul in this blasting desert sand. There's a famine of the soul in this dry and dusty land. There's a deep drought of the soul in this blasting desert sand. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain that leads us to the fall. Love is the rain, love is the rain, love is the rain that leads us to the fall. I hear coyotes cry in the dead of night. See the lonesome dove cross the twilight sky. See the flaming fire, the winged sparks of fire, and rage against the darkness. I hear coyotes cry. I hear coyotes cry. I hear coyotes cry in the dead of night. See the lonesome dove cross the twilight sky. See the flaming fire, the winged sparks of fire, and rage against the darkness. I hear coyotes cry. I hear coyotes cry. There's a lot of lonely people in this world. Baby, it's such a quick ride. Baby, it's such a slick slide. And I love you more and more as we walk along. I love you so much that I wrote this song to say, baby, baby, let's not waste time with the small things. Baby, baby, our pettiness is just smoke rings rising from cannons on some distant battlefield, turning our eyes away from what's true and real. Oh, baby, 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 oh, baby. Baby, 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 oh, baby. Ooh, baby, let's drink up all of this world, knowing our path is lit from above. So let's bury our selfishness and our foolish pride, and I'll hold you in my arms through this wonder ride. Ooh, baby, it's such a sweet ride. Living, walking each day side by side. And I love you more and more as we walk along. I love you so much.